So anyways, guys, I just got done having my parents visit this last weekend, and it's been busy. Oh, that's my dad. That's my dad. That's my dad right there. Isn't that funny? We're gonna play some Echo Arena. We're gonna play some Echo Arena, so get ready. What's up, Jay? What's up, Jay? I haven't played VR in a long time, actually. Yeah, my parents did play some Oculus, actually. Alright, enough of that. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and you actually should be able to hear some of that.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, she was afraid of him at first. She was afraid of him. I had to talk her into being okay with him, so she had fun with it though. Showing my dad some stuff. Okay, you gotta remember, this is my dad's first time in virtual reality. My dad's first time in virtual reality, and check him out. Okay, wait, okay, it's his first time in virtual reality CV1 room scale virtual reality. He did try the DK2, but this is his first time since the DK2.
The intersection, Agent 34.
And he owns it.
90 seconds left. 3, 2, 1.
Bitch.
You recalled very quickly.
Okay. Alright, yeah, anyway. So, hey guys, good to see you. I'm gonna jump in some Oculus gameplay, actually, myself. So, it says audio change detected. Looks like you have changed audio settings. Well, no. I don't think so. I guess I'm just gonna hit restart on there. It wants me to restart. So, hey, anyway, good to see you guys. My dad apparently, well, he's the one that got me into games in the first place. So definitely got some some respect to be thrown his way. He deserves it. He used to play all kinds of early games. He was on the internet back when you had to just type in the addresses and text popped up. So I got to see that stuff in the early days, all because of him. So definitely a huge influence for me right there. Glad that he got to try it. I'm actually looking forward to potentially getting to play some games with my dad here in virtual reality very soon, and I might get to stream some of that. So I'm going to go ahead and hit Echo Arena on here. I should be able to go over here into the audio now and switch it to the Rift. Hopefully you guys are going to hear something here very soon and see something as well. Oh. You have a pending hardware. Oh, there we go. I don't hear anything though. How come we don't hear anything? No, not cool, not cool. I hear stuff. Okay, there it is. Cool. All right, excellent. Here we go. We're about to play some game. I haven't played any virtual reality in days and days.
This terminal.
Days and days and days.
All right.
Actually. Woo.
Well, how do I get into an actual game again? No, I'm asking other people.
I actually was gonna just edit a long needed video today, but instead I said, hey, I'm gonna play some game. Because you never know.
Oh, it's
This is like my second to last day in this place too, man.
I have no idea what you're supposed to do here. Yeah.
The ANET A8, you can't see it, but the ANET A8 is my favorite.
Oh, dude.
Hi.
It's consistent.
Dab on it.
It's consistent because it's so good.
Dab
All right.
and done haters.
I think we're ready to go. Ready to go? Ready to go?
Dab and done
Everybody can see?
haters.
Everybody can see? Ready to go? You guys ready? Okay.
Don't forget to dab and done haters.
Okay. My fear is that it's been so long since I've played that everybody's gonna be so awesome, and I'm gonna be pretty bad.
Finding match.
Is that gonna happen, guys?
Joining match.
Did everybody get awesome over the last 5 days? 5 or 6 days? How long has it been? 6 days since I played? Maybe only 5. No. Today would be the 6th day.
Here we go.
So. Oh, it started. Oh no! Let me out! Talamir's going down. Talamir's going down.
That's crazy.
Talamir's going down. Talamir's dead. Talamir's dead. Talamir's dead. Talamir's dead. Talamir, hey baby. Hey, you can't take it from me like that. You just gave it to Foos.
Oh my gosh, there
You just gave it to Foos. He just gave it to Foos, Talamir. He just gave it to you guys. My own teammates stole it from my team's back, and he gave it to their teammates.
Clears it out of there, so.
Talamir.
Blue clears it out.
Woo! Hey, blue guys, no more stealing it from your teammates, okay? Because I gotta get this guy. Bring it on, man.
Starting in 15, 14, 13, 12.
Whoever stole from my back, you do it again. I'm gonna kiss you.
9, 8, 7.
And it's not gonna be a dry one.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Orange clears it out.
I got you, buddy.
You got no time. You got no time. You better hurry.
Oh, what was that?
Orange clears
Grandma.
it out of their zone.
All right, food. Damn it.
Blue sends it back the other way.
Oh no.
What a save. Orange clears it out.
Ah!
Ticked off.
I'm on Talamir's back.
How we looking? How we looking?
Aww.
How was your weekend, bro? You get some rest?
No.
No. It is Wednesday,
No
man.
rest. My parents were in town.
15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. 7, 6.
I was
5,
busy the whole
4,
weekend, guys.
3, 2.
But sleeping is not something I do.
Teams entering the arena. Looks like it's heading the other way.
Oh no, I ran into. Oh, I hit my chair actually. Oh.
Whoa.
You're by yourself, buddy. Good throw. Yeah, no, my parents were in town for the weekend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but they're gone now. They came from Nebraska.
Shoot, man. Hey, I think there's a tournament coming up, man. We need to get our team going.
15,
They don't let parties yet.
13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The round has begun.
There you go.
Orange sends it back the other way. Practically gave it away.
Oh, hey, Grandma. Oh, Bia.
Too high. That's all right.
Ticked off. Blue throws downfield.
Hey, baby.
What the heck?
Blue sends it back the other way.
I'm on Fooz's back. Oh.
Clears it out.
Get it, Blue, get it. Quick, letting Orange just pick it back up.
Interception.
Oh. Go in.
Picked off. Intercepted.
Go in. Oh, no. Get it in there. Tied it up, right? Tied it up. Cool.
Tied up.
30 seconds. Get
Round
you.
starting in 15, 14, 13, 12.
All right, guys.
11, 10, 9.
Time to do this.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Teams entering the arena.
Oh.
30 seconds remaining.
Yep, couldn't get that, could ya? No. We're gonna end this one as a tie. Unless I decide I want to score here.
15 seconds remaining.
Get it in there, get it in there, yes!
That was my fault, man. Sorry. Well, we got 12 seconds. All right, we can do it. Oh, that was a terrible throw.
I think that subconsciously you were like wanting me to win, and you were like, here you go, buddy.
14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7.
This is a good recovery. I'm glad you took care of business.
4, 3, 2.
You suck, dude. I want to be last place because I want to grab the disc first. Well, guess what? You don't always get what you want. Oh.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Fell apart, and so did I.
I thought you guys were gonna catch it. I thought you guys were gonna catch it because you guys were all standing there, and I just kind of like went right in between you guys. And
I had to go aggressive, man.
Round starting in 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. That'll do it for the round.
it's going in.
Blue team is
Drink
Oh.
bad luck the last 2 minutes.
I haven't had any good games today.
You stay.
No, good game, man.
Hat trickers. I was hat tricker. Good game though, guys. Talamir's jouster. Look at him jousting. Think you can joust? I don't think so, bro. I don't think so. Not when I'm here.
I was locked in my pod.
All right, so hopefully everything's working well. It looks to be sending just fine. Frames per second though is more like 30 to 46. Yeah. Anyways.
Are you doing the tutorial or no?
Audio issues, man. Nice. We got a club full of A8 builders here. I've actually got a different i3 Prusa that it's kind of a different model that I want to build. What's up, Hebron or Herob? I'm actually, so I haven't been on Discord or any of those things in well over about a week, I guess. But that's just because I had my parents here and then I get to move. I get to move out of this apartment here in the next 3 days. So I'll be moving, and that'll take up some time. But anyways, I did just turn on Discord just a second ago, and I am actually in the live stream chat right now of that Discord. So I believe I should be able to talk to people. Nice, it went through. Okay, so I thought I was gonna be super terrible. My first game, you know, it didn't go so bad. Uh-oh. What's up, Chief? Your first game, bro?
It is.
Uh-oh. You're gonna be having some fun learning what's
this
up.
is so sick.
So there's gonna be a learning curve. Online play, people tend to be pretty good. What's up, Mickelson? Seems like we got some newbies on our team. Seems like Spurls on their team is really good, I know. I've seen them before. I haven't played in days and days and days, and if I see names that I've seen before, it means they've probably been playing those days that I wasn't playing. That always happens with people. They always play when I'm not playing.
I'm not very good, so don't rely on me.
Well, I just expect you guys to punch them and constantly try to get that disc and keep it on their side. The best defense is keeping the disc on their side.
Alright, I'll try my best.
Alright, man. Do it. I'm gonna be real upset.
Here we go.
Missed it.
Just gonna make sure I don't mess that one up. I was gonna go for an underhand 3, but I just know I would miss it. What's up, Spurlsies?
How's it going?
What's up, Spurlsies? I told them that you're good, so you better be awesome now. Told me you're the best.
15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8,
All right.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
Oh, no.
2, 1.
Nice.
Sends it back the other way. And there's the steal.
The thing in the middle. It's the soccer ball.
Nice. Okay. So I'm gonna. Woo!
Hey, I just got out. What'd I miss?
Did you just get out of the pen?
Hey.
Oh, what?
Starting in
Okay, hold on.
20,
I guess one of my audio is coming out the wrong spot. Hold on.
11, 10, 9,
how do I make
8, 7, 6.
What's up, Jay? I need to see how I can make my audio come out of my headphones so I can hear. Okay, hopefully that works.
Here we go.
All right, can you hear me now? Yeah. Oh, it's still coming through the other part. What is that? Okay, 1 second. Those guys are fine. Discord, there's got to be a way to make your Discord chat come through. Voice, input, output. Headphones,
Intercepted. It's headed back downfield.
I have no idea. I'm working on my Mac, so I have no idea what it will be like on the
Throws it way
PC.
downfield.
All right, cool. I think it should be working now. It should be working. I can hear you in my headphones now. What's up, man?
Not much.
You had a chance to be playing this game lately? Oh! Oh! Oh, I thought I almost got it from him. Yeah, so if you're watching it, it'll be all super delayed for you then.
Let's see, it's about 20 seconds to play.
Alright, alright.
Yeah, no, I haven't played in, I don't know, 2 weeks now.
Yeah, so it's been about a week for myself, but I need to get back in here because they're going to start doing tournaments, as people were saying, and I like to compete in any kind of a team game, and as far as I know, this is the only team game tournament that they're doing on Oculus so far, or will do.
6, 5, 4,
As far as I know.
3, 2.
Oh, well, listening up to my mic, my Mac's microphone in the stream is really different than what I'm used to when I normally do my own videos.
Right? Haha, what's up, guys? Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. See, I almost always mess up my throws, and I'm trying to throw them like as soft as I can.
You're still hitting me.
You know, take it easy. Yeah, sure thing.
When you did your practice shot, you hit the rim. That was funny.
Round starting in 15.
They need to have a bit availability for people just to go in the big arena and practice.
Boost, honey.
How do you? Oh my god! Wait.
It doesn't. I'm not doing anything at all.
I haven't played yet since their recent update and they put the matchmaking.
Oh, gotta be slow. You can do it. You can do it. Boost on your hands with the buttons.
Matchmaking now.
And you use your hands on. There's the buttons on your fingers. Oh, yep. Oh, yep. But you got the buttons on your hands, so you can be like Iron Man. You gotta fly with those.
I'm playing a live game right now. This is.
It's not live. I'm a pre-recorded Watson bot.
Pre-recorded.
Okay. Anyway, yeah. There's somebody who's. It's like somebody's wife is jumping in. My wife did that, but she doesn't like playing live games either. Wonder why. Is he chasing me? He's chasing me. Oh!
Look at that. Jeez. He just came right toward you.
I know. I often have to play catch with myself. What I like about this game is being able to kind of maneuver around things and. You
hit the rim again.
Got him.
Starting in 15, 14, 13, 12, 11.
Yes, yeah, and I wonder how that works too. The first game I joined earlier, I joined one of my friends who's actually playing in the same city, or in the same state that I'm playing in. It's almost same city.
3, 2, 1.
And then I don't know. I can't seem to get with people otherwise though.
Oh man, my laugh sounded so terrible.
But you can't listen to yourself when you're streaming. You can't ever listen to your own voice.
What's
the rule about that?
Show while listening to radio. It doesn't work.
It looks like we've got a thief. Picked up. Spirlsy's got me. Spirlsy's.
That's right.
Spirlsy's. Alright.
Round starting in 15, 14.
So, you got your printer going. What's your next printing project right now?
10,
Me?
9,
Let's see.
7, 6.
Before I left my job, I was thinking of printing the cover for my Switch. But then it was saying it was going to take like 5 hours to print. I'm like, yeah, I don't have to do that.
Yeah, it's actually funny you say that. I need to print another cover as well because I've got an Anycubic console, but in order to add a heated bed to it, I have to add a different power supply and all this stuff.
My only issue is the connection of the Switch itself, because seriously, those silicon wires that I bought they don't look right to use. That's what I was wondering. That's why I sent a direct message Discord, just wondering how you did that part.
Oh, I usually thin the wires. I'll half them. I'll literally cut like half the wire away, and then I'll.
The silicone wires.
Yep. And like if it's too thick, you know what I mean, I'll cut half it away, and I use the soldering iron obviously to do the rest part. I had to do that just like this weekend for another printer.
Well, because it was interesting when I was watching that one video you had. The black and red cables. You had the blue, the brown, and the yellow cables connected inside the switch itself. That's why I'm like, okay. You buy those separately? I wonder.
Yeah, no, those were the cable that came with it. I just kind of cut it and then use the wires that were inside of it.
Oh, not the data cable.
Yeah, no, the power cable that came with was like a. Originally, my ANET A8 came with like a European power cable. There's like the power cable that you plug into the wall.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, the one that it came with, I just cut that and used the wires from that to use the switch.
Oh, you just like shorten the wires.
Yep.
Oh. Okay, that actually makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, and I mean, the actual silicone wire part I used inside on the board when I was stretching like there's the wires that come from the heat part, and
for the MOSFET.
And actually, no, the wires that come from the hot end on the actual print head, where it's printing. That one I had a super long chain on there, so basically the only way that I could get the cable to work is I had to extend it over on the board, and that's what I use.
That makes more sense now. Yeah, but I was trying to figure out what was the point of doing silicone wires in the first place.
Yeah, not everybody will need them, and for a lot of setups you won't need them, but if you ever need to extend super hot wires, silicone is just like the safest that you can have.
Do you have issues with those the cable chains and how that the hot end on idle will still ooze out some filament?
Oh, no. I know what you're talking about, but nope.
Yeah, I noticed that. It just keeps oozing it out. I'm like, huh. I'm kind of wondering if the motor was still going or something.
You can go in and change kind of where it hovers. Like now, mine hovers over the middle now.
Right. Yeah. You're using Skynet though. I'm not using Skynet yet. I'm still on the. I'm waiting to get an auto bed sensor first before I'll update it to Skynet, because if I don't have a sensor and then I update the Skynet, I have to reflash it again. So it just makes sense just to stay where I'm at until I get a proper one.
True. But now that I flashed it with Arduino, it's like a, I don't know, it's like a 5-minute process. If I had to like do it right now, it'd take 5 minutes. So like.
Right.
And sometimes like with this other printer, you can't level the bed, so you have to change the firmware if you want it to be a certain way.
And I found there's actually an auto bed sensor. Last week I found it very useful because the level does change. I know.
Oh, get it in there, Mickle. Get it in there, Mickle.
15 seconds remaining.
So once you get that level perfect, there's exactly 0.02 millimeters. It just prints.
Ah! Bing.
Boom. Oh, you almost made it.
I was just. And the thing is, I knew it wasn't tight enough of a throw. I'm actually just happy that it was as close as it was. I'm just happy it's as close as it was. That's all.
Hey, just trying to give you a thumbs up, man.
Thumbs up has slap you. He's lying. Don't believe him. He was trying to sabotage you.
I think we won.
Hey, I'm
No,
sorry,
I don't
guys.
think we did.
I'm sorry.
That's alright, man. Like I said, it's worth it. Buy the single player, play through that. You'll master the controls very quickly. And
they still have the black box bug happening.
Spurls is the guy in the main game. If you guys are playing the main game, Spurls is the AI character. Yep. He's not really real.
Man, that's nausea.
Wait, seriously, they got bots in this game?
No. But if I can make everybody think that, then he will become the coolest Echo Arena player ever.
Finding match.
So I've got 2 games so far. So far, so good. And what time is it right now? It's like 9 or 10, probably at 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Which is also good. So I get like a little bit of time. Whew, because yeah, so basically I'm supposed to finish a couple videos, one for work and then one for, which I worked on all day, and then I've got to finish something for myself, and I just didn't want to do that. I was really, really tired today. Don't sleep much, and I had to go take a nap.
Guys.
We got Air Baggett, and we got Guru Guys. Guru Guys is actually a compilation of 4 different people in one.
4 different personalities, at least.
That's right.
Alonges.
Scientologists call them
morning,
fiends.
weekend, daytime, and night.
Well,
the morning's the worst.
We're gonna be playing against Terminator.
Who's going lost here?
Our Peyton.
Yeah,
Matt.
The last game I played on, I was playing against level 3s and 6s.
Yeah, it's still a work in progress. Their stats messed up. They're working on it. I don't, you know.
Round starting.
The game was a bigger hit than I think they anticipated it being, and
Exactly.
I don't think they had the resources on it that they probably needed.
8, 7,
Uh-oh.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wow.
That's what we do.
A little off.
It's the tune-up.
You're clear. You're clear. You're completely clear.
What's up?
I'm just trying this with my phone. I'm sitting here watching TV and I'm like, oh, good start. See how this works on the phone. Does it sound alright?
Yeah, you sound good.
Cool.
Well, I'm using my Max to...
Who's on the phone?
Starting in
Michael,
Hey,
Mr. Tune-Up.
what's up, Michael? On the phone of Discord. Let's see, this Discord seems as cool as Facebook is with their hey, we got parties. As far as I know, I actually haven't used it yet, but as far as I know, it's like, look, you guys can Skype now.
Wow, we're getting some bad.
Yeah, I mean, Discord is, I mean, one is free.
So did they, though.
But, yeah, it's actually
And you
pretty
can get everybody in Steam and Oculus.
Here, come on,
and,
chop
I mean,
me.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
You got me? Go, go,
Yeah,
go.
Pretty cool it works on the phone.
the days when I used to play Raid and WoW, if Discord used to be around, oh, that was so much better than those other softwares they use.
I was using Skype for the longest time. I just started using Discord when I saw it on
We'll let
your
y'all get some
YouTube site, Caleb.
Yep. I mean, it's getting more popular as time's going by, so I can see.
Bad etiquette.
I mean, there's good reason to use it. I need to get better at using it myself. I have to use Slack for work, which is much different. So yeah, Discord's better for gaming.
Yeah. It works on the phone. That's so cool.
This distracting guy.
7.5, right down the
cool, it
middle.
works on the
Where you
phone,
guys at?
that's for sure. Makes it easy.
I wasn't sure, you know, they have this stuff on Steam where you try to watch your
Team.
friend play a game that doesn't function.
Yeah, let's play back a little bit.
Hey, so do you have your
Hey, where'd all
Discord
the
running
guys
in the
go?
background
Okay,
of
here
your
you go.
phone and then playing the
Go
stream,
past
or
it
are you
there,
just
do a
like
triangle.
using 2 different devices?
I had it with both of them, and then I could
They're
have
missing one
left
guy
the YouTube
somewhere.
one, but it's kind of hard. I'm holding it to my ear like a regular phone, which is pretty cool. I wasn't sure it was going to work. I was like, oh wait, I'm connected. So,
Hey guys, come.
not bad.
There you go. What do you do though? What was that?
Yeah, you should do more. You should do more of the voice chat during your streams, there, Cal. This is really more.
Watch out! Watch out!
Shoot,
Go up
I
there
had
and
the
go,
word.
Max, and remember, come right at me.
Immersive.
Yeah. There's definitely a lot of things. Plus, there's so many things I need to do every day. About 10 more things I didn't do the day before. I guess that's a good thing, right?
Hey, did you see that article that I once shared about that you can increase your ANET's bed to the stock to even bigger?
Make it a bigger bed?
Yeah, there's another upgrade you can do.
I just got the auto leveling sensor to this. That touch one's a piece of crap. It even with the Skynet, it was nearly impossible to set up. I just
What, is it a laser or is it a?
Well, I got the one that's made for the ANET. I have a glass. I have glass on my bed.
Yeah, I was told that doesn't work well with glass, and I have a glass as well. I put a glass.
I've got glass on everything but the ANET. I would have if I was smart enough. I would have put glass on. I mean, as far as
I tried the PE board but
Yeah, I
that
did. I
thing
couldn't get it
would
to
not
stick
do
right.
that prints for me. And ever since I did glass, everything is just, it was so
It's
much
awesome. That and hairspray.
See, for me,
I do hairspray once in a while.
I do glass and PEI, and it all sticks so well that I have to use tools to get it off. Like, literally, I have to use tools every time to get it off.
Shoot it, man. You got
I was trying to print one upgrade, the T-bone, I think was called, the one that you can put on the sides so less wiggle.
Right.
For some reason, half of my print, twice, the first layers stuck real well, but then after halfway in the print, boom, move on me. I'm like,
Hairspray, man. Just get that Aquanet stuff. That's what I use.
yeah, I tried that too. And I was printing at 60 degrees, so I haven't tried it yet. It's 70.
50 is what I use.
Yeah, I have the hairspray, and I also I rub it down with alcohol. Like every single print, I rub it down.
I don't have to do that. I actually printed a giant tarantula the other day, and it stuck so good that I couldn't get it off without the legs breaking off of it.
Yeah, when it gets that hard to take off, eventually it's like, okay, you know what, I'm just gonna let it cool down, because eventually it can just pop right off when it cools down.
Well, maybe I'll have to do that next time. I also have.
That's what I discovered when I was printing a bunch of wool holders for my sensors, and I had them run overnight. Before, I just took them off right after they're finished, and I couldn't pry them off. They were really stuck on there. But after I did it overnight, and next morning I checked it and popped it off like nothing.
Oh, dang it. Go in.
But no, I got all the stuff with it. I'm gonna install it tomorrow if I have time. But it's supposed to work on glass. Through glass, I saw a guy on YouTube that actually showed it. So
are you using that one with the blue cap on it? Because it was the
the one that's bolted directly to the back side of the extruder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard about that one.
Yeah, I got it off at Amazon for $16.99.
You get one that is pre-socketed, or you have to solder your own socket?
Oh no, it's got the socket and everything. Actually, it's identical to the one it's made specifically for the A8. You just bolt it right to the back of the extruder.
And it's not.
No.
Okay.
No, it's I think they call it conductive.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that sounds about right when I was doing some research.
Yeah, the one guy showed that it works through glass if you have the aluminum bed.
Yeah.
So you get the tape off there, but you put hairspray on there, it'll whatever what you were trying to print will stick.
Well, I found that also the issue I had with sticking was, like, if the brim have overlapping, okay, immediate problem. That's the layer, or the leveling.
Right.
Level purpose. I used the paper method.
Right.
Oh, that helped. Of course, be very careful with your screw. I use a screwdriver for holding the paper down to make sure it is exactly 0, even up to 0.2 millimeters.
Right.
That's my fan. Broke it.
I printed all the upgrades for the safety stuff. I got the box for all my wiring. I got the Raspberry Pi with the camera all bolted up there. And
yeah, I haven't gone that
MOSFET.
I got the MOSFET. I have, but I haven't hooked it.
Yeah, there's a box that's pretty nice that to print out, and then I got the switch box and stuff with the 30 amp power supply upgrade. And
for the 30 amp, I had to print the adapter that allows you to even mount it too.
Right. Yep.
And I tried. Actually, it was quite hard to find proper power switch one, because there's not that many out there that would actually have the screw holes on there.
Right.
And the other issue was that a lot of them on Thingiverse, they were designed to use the stock PSU, not anything bigger.
Yep.
I finally found one guy.
I'm using the bigger one. Billy says he uses PEI with sanded it, and he says it's awesome.
I looked at that too, but I think it was also the issue of not leveling it correctly was probably the biggest issue. But
yeah, leveling's huge. Stick it, because I mean tape really will work just perfect if it's level fine.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the glass. It works so well, and you can just wipe it off with water. You don't have to use anything. I'll take my glass every once in a while, and the hairspray just I mean, just wipes right off.
The only thing with glass, and this is like from me looking at it, it's like it's not that the glass doesn't work. I'm talking in Discord, man. You
lose your spatial audio that way, don't you?
I don't lose it. It's sorry. So when I'm using the PEI board though, it gives me some protection. So if the nozzle hits it and like rubs against it, I can pull it off, put a new one on. But if it rubs against the glass, my glass is scratched forever.
Yeah,
I've had that happen. It
doesn't really change anything.
Well, if you have enough,
my glass actually, the one I bought is actually quite tough. It did hit it once, and I was like, oh no, did I scratch it? Like,
it didn't scratch it. It really doesn't scratch it.
But yeah, definitely some PI board is easy to replace in the glass one.
Yeah. But I got all the stuff on there. If I decide, they got that other one, that black one. Like it works pretty good. I can't think of what the name of it is.
Yeah, with the triangle logo or something like that.
Yeah.
I've seen that across YouTube.
But no, I'm anxious to get that switch on there. There's a video on YouTube where a guy actually shows that sensor working through glass perfectly without doing anything. And if you have one of the ones with
one is back. Oh, come
on. You can put aluminum foil on the bottom side of the glass where it's auto leveling.
Alright, this game's gonna get real, huh? This game's gonna get really real.
Oh man, they're going back and forth, back and forth.
Up. Starting in 15.
This game's gonna get real.
13, 12, 11.
I'm gonna have to. Yeah, we need. Obviously, I'll try to launch so that you can get off.
You go second. Yeah, I'll go third.
That sounds nice, doesn't it?
Torrent, try to pull off as soon as he goes.
And I'm using.
No, he didn't launch.
Those other things. I'll hold down my glass bed.
Here you go.
Yeah, I'm using the clips. They have those. I saw somebody print those little corners that go on once I get my auto leveling.
I have discovered I don't use full. I use 3. And there's always the corner where my it homes to. I leave because it just keeps hitting something.
No, it'll hit the edge of it. I use 2 on each end, and you can squeeze the clip and take the clip off so it's flat.
Right, I did that too, but my printer just keeps finding a way to hit them.
If you put them in the center, it's pretty. I mean, I haven't had them hit it, but this guy printed these things that go around the corners where it just sits down inside and it locks the glass. I hate having to do the glass protection. That's why I want to do that auto leveler.
Well, I probably can't use PLAs then. I'll have to use a different kind of film because of the heat.
Well, you can always put tape. I think you can always, the glass just picks right up, you can pull it right out, and put tape on if you're I've only bought, I got like, 5 or 6 rolls of the Hatchbox PLA.
I haven't gone that far. I just ordered a new Maker's one because I want to keep my upgrades all the same color.
Oh no, I'm doing all black. I went all black. I want it to look like the printer.
I went. I'm going nuclear green. Green on black looks
green
really.
Black. Yeah. NVIDIA colors, right?
Yeah. But I used like more than half a roll just on experimenting and learning how to print. It was sad.
It's fun though. It's when you get something printed. I just printed my wide chain for the bottom. I got that all over there. I actually had to add an extra link because according to the instructions, I noticed I hear a clicking noise when I would roll back and forth. So I added 2 links, and that was too much. I pulled one out, and then it was perfect.
Of course.
Well, if you want to talk about fun things to print, I finally print my first fidget spinner.
I was gonna do that. I'm trying to get all my. I'm trying to hold off. I printed.
I had some bearings lying around, and I just, you know what, might as well.
Yeah, I got a bag of bearings. I got all that stuff that Caleb put in his list.
They don't. Well, actually, I got those same ones. However, those bearings don't last as long.
Well, they're for the upgrade.
Yeah.
Center, so that's why.
For my middle bearing, I'm going to get something that allows me to take those guards off. They have like ones, and you can apply grease directly from there. It's not really it's really hard to get the grease in for these bearings.
Yeah. It's a learning process. I kind of took a hiatus for couple of weeks, but I got real busy. And
but mine is super quiet though. This is what it's really nice. It's really quiet. And my lead at my work, he has one that's made of metal, and it's really loud though.
Yeah, mine got quieter after I used some of that lube. I was hearing like a squeaking noise when it was.
My audio just popped out. I don't have audio right now. I can't hear anything. Oh, that's cool. That's
since I replaced it because I broke my last fan. I don't know if you can set that in Skynet or not, but on this one, oh, where'd the kill go?
There we go. Hopefully my audio is back now.
It is.
Your
I think he
camera
was just ignoring us.
But the only sound I ever experienced was when your filament is running through the spool and it was making a sound. But that's when I had my filament not on my printer, and I finally was able to print the adapter for the spool holder go on top.
Right.
And I printed that thing 100% infill because when I did it at recommended settings,
right,
the support breaks instantly. It was like really ridiculous. But then with that, there was like no more sound. It was really nice.
Get a 3.
Yeah,
nice.
I love the Raspberry Pi upgrade. That's probably my favorite because I have it down. I have a VR room complete with a crazy.
Yeah, I can't wait for that
setup.
I don't know if you could call it a VR room. It's only got like a bunch of headsets, a bunch of space,
yeah,
a bunch of sensors, a bunch of holodeck stuff.
I didn't think you could see all that in the pictures I sent you. I got like 2 1080s SLI. I got a 7700K.
Oh wait, that was. Oh, was that your photo? The one that had the guitar?
No, I didn't. I sent them to Caleb.
No. Because there was a guy on Discord who had posted his photos about his setup.
Grab it, man.
Background.
So do you have a VR headset?
Me? Yeah. That was one of the first well, not the backer, but I got a SC1. I want to say 3 months after release.
Okay. Yeah, I got all 3 of them when the commercial. I got the Vive, the Rift, and also since I couldn't decide between the 2 of them, so I got both. And then I decided to get the PlayStation VR because there might be some games and there is a couple. Yeah, and it's all set up in a room.
Yeah, I already own a PlayStation 4, but I don't own the upgraded one they had recently, the Pro.
Yeah, that's the one I got. It works on both.
Yeah, because the camera apparently is exactly the same.
It is.
They just changed the design. I don't know why they didn't decide to upgrade it.
Yeah, there's not enough time.
I don't know.
I only paid. I sold my other one, and the upgrade cost me about $50 to go.
Yeah.
So, because I had a 2 terabyte drive. That I
I still have my old PS4. I kind of moved away from console gaming.
Well, I have so many friends on that, and I have some really fun friends that we get carrying on so much that I swear I never laughed so hard in my life. You know, where you can't even play. You know, where you're laughing that hard. It's a lot of fun. But yeah, the whole reason I got the A8 was so if I wanted to print, I thought it was cool. I got some of that stuff from Caleb's store.
Since I bought it and built it, it's been like a mind opener.
Oh yeah, no, I want to build all kinds of. I don't think that's going to be my last printer. I'll get a bigger format.
I want to make my own printer. Goodness sakes, all that.
You use that software, you realize it's just like all you have to do is put in any XYZ motor and it'll work. So you can build something huge if you wanted to.
You can build a 3D printer.
Finding match.
Pretty much.
Well, yeah, you can buy all the pieces, right? You just buy it. They have boards that are better than the ones that come with the A8. I can't remember. It's a Prima or something. What's that?
Yeah. Well, or you could just print, you print a whole entire base. And the only thing, of course, you need electronics and probably lead rods and some motors. But
Well, they've got a couple printers you can completely print that don't need that stuff.
Oh.
You even like print the motors and stuff. It's crazy. And it slides
Well, I
back
saw
and
some
forth
pretty.
on the rail.
I saw some pretty cool stuff in Thingiverse. Like some people have made a motor for like a four.
It's Sunti. I got Sunti, and
there's an air raid siren, fully print that was on Thingiverse. I saw.
Don't lie. You're just a big liar, Jay. Nobody would ever do that.
An air raid sign?
Yep, that's not real.
I saw a video of it. It really is loud.
I got a question for you, Caleb. How the hell do you play that game with your suspended things without wrapping the freaking cord around your neck?
Oh yeah.
So I found the trick. I found the trick for me.
I know.
Oh, actually, I have 4 of them, and then I make sure my cable hangs at the end of them, right? Oh, actually, can you guys not? Oh no! As I'm saying that, I
neck. I'm gonna hang myself.
There we go. Wow, okay. There we go. Yeah. No, so it took a little while to get it, but.
So you removed your slack, or you couldn't hear? I couldn't hear you.
And then trying to join your games. I've tried like probably 3 or 4 times to run downstairs to try to join your game or whatever, and then trying to watch starting in 15, and then time that right.
It doesn't like people that are trying to play games together. It wants to put you with the same people over and over that you don't.
Yep.
And then you get kids in there too. That's pretty funny.
I had a couple of games that just it was just the same people over and over again.
Yeah. No, there's some pretty cool games out.
I can hear it.
Game that just came out for the Vive that looks pretty interesting. I'm trying to think of the name of it. It just came out on the 31st.
Oh, nice skill.
Oh, you pulled it through. You pulled it through, buddy. You caught it and then you pulled it through.
Yeah, but for my overhead setup, I still haven't fixed it yet.
I made it really nice, though. I got it to where I can actually switch from the Vive to the Rift in a matter of maybe 2 or 3 minutes. I have ran all the cables to the box to the one side of the room, and all I got to do is clip the 3 clips, and I can switch real easily. That was a challenge trying to get the 4 sensors hooked up too. I had to get
It gets kind of. I don't know, interesting if you have both the Vive and the Rift. I mean, they're pretty much the same, almost. I mean,
well,
their
cameras are little, or sensors.
Yeah.
They're a little more forgiving. They don't require as many resources to run. I remember
because they're not connected to the computer at all.
Right. Well, yeah, 2 of them are. Yeah,
I thought they were all disconnected. As long as they have power, I thought they.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember now. Yeah, there's only 2 connections to it. There's a USB and a HDMI.
Oh no! I knew I was gonna miss my 3. I'm always. Oh no!
I threw you off of me, but I had the wrong events. Shoot it! Well, I threw it. It was like halfway there. He was on you.
Oh no, we're gonna get tired if you don't beat this in 3 minutes.
I knew that was gonna happen. I knew it. Like I saw it and I thought about it and then it happened.
Did you see Alien Isolation has a VR mod now for it?
I heard about that, yeah.
I saw Greg playing that. VR Gaming Evolved. He has been streaming that the last couple days.
Yeah, that's why.
I don't know if I can get back into. I mean, I tried VR horror after playing Dread Halls. It like scarred me.
It works, doesn't it?
After that,
we suck at launching.
After that first statue that moved on me, I'm like, okay, I'm done.
Well, you should try the Resident Evil game.
Come on, you guys. We gotta launch.
Resident Evil VR. Oh, that's right. No, they had that for the PS4. I remember seeing that. Yeah.
It's ridiculous. I bought it for the PC, and then they were originally supposed to have VR for both of them, and then no, it's exclusive.
I will launch
now.
the front.
Can't have. I guess we can't have the VR part of it until after a year. So I went and I picked up the one for just so I could experience, and it's pretty good.
Well, I figure for the PlayStation already, they handle up to 4K, so I'm guessing the VR quality would be insane.
It handles it really good. Their sensors are terrible, but I got the Farpoint game, which is really fun, and the gun. They have a gun thing that you hold in the game, and it actually feels like you're holding a real gun. So.
How are we letting? Well, he's just launching off of people.
Poor Kello trying to listen to us and do the game at the same time.
Hey, we should ask him measurements and temperatures and stuff, and how far the bed is, and see if he can answer us correctly while he's trying to play a game.
Bring it on. You guys.
The whole tier.
I got only one team in the game that's actually launching off people. You gotta launch off people. Let's get after him.
Getting the whole slicer program settings right.
Yeah, there you go.
Craftware.
Hey, Kayla, were you aware that Explorer 11 doesn't like the camera? For the Oculus thing? You know, the video?
Oh, I can't hear. It won't. They're playing guitar for the other team's scoring. I think my team's sabotaging me.
You think?
I kind of feel like it. At one point he turned around and he looked like he was punching me. I wasn't sure. You punching the guy behind me, or were you trying to punch me?
11, 10, 9, 8,
he said you're not paying attention.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
messed up, man.
You gotta keep the Discord chat going on for your streams, because this is fun.
Yeah, we should use Discord inside the game. When are they supposed to have where you can add your friends and stuff?
Oh, I know they're really working on it. I've been trying.
My own freaking teammate.
Young guy that had a good shot.
That's why I'm gonna second that sabotage thing now again.
Hey, do any of you guys have the Battlegrounds?
He's on you.
Players Unknown Battlegrounds.
I don't have. Actually, my friends have been playing that for a while, but I never bought it.
I've seen some YouTubers
really fun. My wife and I were playing with their son, and we were doing voice changing while we were going through the game, and I swear I can't remember the last time I laughed that hard. I mean, my eyes were watering. It was crazy fun.
It's a very competitive game, like Rust, right?
Yeah, it's like Rust, but it's and you got to be careful too. You can get banned really easy, really easy.
Like even saying a word from you.
Well, no. You know what? What do they call those? They're kind of like cheats for games. Trainers. Yeah. No, there's a thing where he runs. My son, plays the games and unlocks everything. Not to do it online, but he had Dirt 4. He had everything unlocked, and apparently the trainer didn't get set down or shut off, and it wasn't helping him at all. But the trainer for the Dirt 4 was on, and he didn't realize it didn't quit. And when he got into play, they looked at it like they thought he was cheating, and they banned his game.
Yeah,
so
that sounds other. I've seen developers will do that when they see any third party.
But he wasn't. You understand? The trainer that he was running would not help that game. He had been playing the Dirt 4 by himself, because he can't really use those things online. Yeah, so look, hacker.
He was hacking him, clearly.
He's a gold farmer.
Yeah, they blocked him, so he just created another account and bought the game again.
Yeah, that sucks. Probably. I mean, how much is the game?
Well, normally $30. You can buy it. I pay about $20 for them. I always get deals on the games. I buy too many games to try to save a little money here and there. But it's really fun. Exiles is pretty fun too. I can't wait till some of these survival games where you can play with your friends and stuff.
Survival games on VR. How about that?
Yeah, I mean, I
Walking Dead VR.
I just recently started using my VR stuff more because I like to play with friends. I don't like to be isolated, and being able to play with somebody that you know or whatever.
In the game and then
VR,
took the headset off and walked off.
It's so nice to have friends.
I think you sent me a request on Oculus. I accepted it. So.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
So, but do you have the Star? You know, I bought the Star Trek game. I haven't even played it yet. I bought that.
Star Trek game is fun. It was there was the one game we played on the Star Trek one. It was like probably the first time I ever in VR laughed so hard. That if I remember right, we were doing the grabbing the Klingon experimental weapon, and we were on the very last step. I mean, we were down to the part all we had to do the helm to launch warp. That's all he had to do. But it was like we were down to the wire. Our health was like dipping down, and his left touch controller died on him, and he couldn't. Oh, no. He couldn't get he couldn't grab and start the warp, and he's freaking out like, oh no! He's trying to use his right hand, and everyone is just dying and laughing.
Oh, that's what's fun about the multiplayer. My game choice. I love first-person shooters. That's my go-to. I love those kind of games a lot.
I want Halo. I want VR Halo.
There you go.
Just to hear the Halo song, theme song.
You know, that was written on the. They didn't have any music for it. It was written on the way over to demo the game.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
So it became very catchy.
Yeah, I'm excited to, like I said, to see more and more of the first-person shooters, multiplayer type games. Those are fun.
There's that one Caleb was playing, the Krylov Russian game or something.
What's that?
Pavlov?
Pavlov? Wasn't it Russian?
Well, Pavlov's like a Russian weapon, I believe, right?
I thought it sounded Russian as a name, so I'm like,
yeah, you could be really good on the PC and consoles playing those things, but you step into VR, it's a completely
it will be completely different.
Yeah.
I saw there's an item on Thingiverse where you can print a holster for your pocket where you can put your touch controller on. So I was thinking about that game Caleb was playing, and that you can just put your touch controller like a pistol right there, you know?
Yeah, he's printed a couple guns on there. He's got them on his wall over there. But,
yeah. I printed a couple, and I had that. One is kind of stock, and the other one I made a bunch of changes on it to make it better.
His quote is a 3D printed quote unquote gun.
Right.
Well, see, he has it easy for his upgrades. He has like 10 or 20 3D printers, so he can print all the parts.
He's got his own store. He's got a factory.
Let's get them going. Let's get them going.
Yeah,
so it does make it easier having multiple printers. That's for sure.
Tell me you didn't print some of your parts for your AA on your other printer.
Oh, and my Lowsbot Taz was is basically an accessory printer. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
Whether it be for other printers or yeah, but I mean, granted, I don't know. Right now, my CR10 prints all the other. I've got the CR10 printing all the upgrades for the other printers at this moment.
Yeah, I might get one. That's the latest one that you bought, right?
Actually, so I've got two others. Two that you haven't seen yet.
Muted.
Oh, okay.
But one's in a box, and then one I just got ready.
That's why you got to move, right?
Yeah, right.
You don't have room for your printers.
That, and they're trying to charge me like $400 more for a one-bedroom little apartment.
I hit my touch controller, my roof, and my touch controller just stopped working. But after I changed out the batteries, they worked.
Yeah, I'm pissed off. I paid $200 for my touch controller. Now you can buy them for $99. That's That's
us
awful.
early buyers are still upset about that.
It's like, and it wasn't even I mean, we got them, and I don't know when the price changed, but it was pretty quick after we got ours. It's like, wow, that's the way you. And I think they got the same game. Now they're $3.99 now. And the reason I like that is, I'll have more of my friends end up buying them because they're cheaper.
Well, is that bundle gonna last forever? Is that just
only through the summer? Only
Yeah,
for
that's
the
what I thought.
Yeah, it'll go back up to probably $5.99 with the room scaling with the 4 sensors. There's not anything much better. You know, the Vive.
Wasn't a single? I think wasn't a single sensor like $200 or something like that? The first time.
I know the original. I think wasn't it $5.99 without the touch controllers, and then it was another $200 for the touch controllers, and they were supposed to come out in like May.
Yeah.
We didn't know until November.
All I remember is that when I saw that, because I had 3 sensors, and then they reduced the price for the
Yeah, the sensors were. I got them later.
They brought a 4th one.
$59. I bought 2 of them.
I got a 4th one now, so it's much smoother.
So I had this development headset that I was holding on to for a long time, from back in the days, Keith, with 1 extra sensor and a pair of the development controllers. So my dad came to visit. I handed that off to him. I've been waiting to do that for such a long time.
Did you do it this time?
Yep. So hopefully,
he can play it. That's awesome.
He just needs to get a graphics card, then we should be able to play some games. He's really big into like flying simulators.
Oh yeah.
We gotta get there's gotta be a Superman game. I mean, come on, we got a game that's so close to like this.
Guru guys,
I got
that
a lot
is
of
insane.
games that you can play.
What? Hey Caleb, why is your wife?
That was insane. I'm sorry, what just happened there? That was not cool, Guru guys. You were stunned. You can't grab it. You can't grab it back. You can't. You can't.
Actually, somebody tried to push me off of them, and I grabbed their hand and I launched.
Hey Caleb, what does your wife play?
Starting in 15.
She'll play anything. I mean, she just doesn't really like the zombie games too much. But even if I put them in there, she'll still play them.
Brookhurst, that game will lift the hair on the back of your neck. Michelle's laughed at me because she's upstairs working, and I have my work cut up and I'm playing the game, and she heard me scream or yell. Because you get down there, it's different when you have a crowd of people around you. When you're by yourself.
It was like when I was doing. That's like when I played Dread Halls. It was like it was so different. Because most Dread Halls has touch support now. So you can use, you have to use your hands to actually lift your lantern.
Where are my guys at all the time?
It was so much more immersive, and I was really, because they do those environmental sound changes, I really thought there was somebody behind me like half the time. I was so freaked out.
Right. That Vive headset I bought the Pro headset for that. What a huge difference in comfort, and the headphones are really nice too.
Oh, that's right. They redid the thing.
Yeah, I got that, and I got the smaller cord, and it kind of fits in those little bungee things that come with the stuff that Caleb makes.
Yeah, so I've got the solution is I just printed some circles for that, right? And with the circles, I just can add the circles to the bottom of the clip, and you can put the bigger cables to the circles, right?
Right.
Simple plastic circles.
You know what we need to do? I don't know if there's an accessory you can make or not, Caleb. Is to put a stop on the cable, so when you're playing games like Echo, you don't end up pulling the cord down and then it's down at your shoulder. And if you try to turn around, that's when it gets wrapped around your head. Maybe putting a clip on each side of one of the bungee cords.
My solution I was thinking about for the whole overhead cables was kind of like an arm idea, but.
I'm waiting for wireless. I want to get that wireless adapter for the Vive, because I tell you, wireless is not going to get here soon enough. If you get the wires gone, it'll give you a lot more mobility.
There is a company out there that has
designed
a setup for wireless VR, but it's very in development right now.
TP Cast has already shipped some of them. They're a Chinese company. They're a couple $100. But,
there was one that was in America though. I just can't remember what their name was.
I don't know, but it's coming. The price is going to probably make us all sick next year when they come out with a wireless one that's got 4K between two eyes.
Latency. It's got about latency, that's all. Right now they're at 60 frames per second, or 60 hertz. Their wireless capabilities, as far as I've seen.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw you test that one 4K one, the Chinese one. You were saying how the picture was great. PlayStation needs to upgrade their, and they're doing it apparently. They just applied for some patents a while back here, where they're going to have better tracking. So that's the only thing. The VR headset out of all three of them, the PlayStation version is the most comfortable to use.
Yeah,
but what about running around your room with it? It's comfortable to use, but could you run around your room with it?
It looks comfortable, yeah.
No, not yet.
Oh, you got to be kidding. Okay, I'm playing the same dude on the other team, the Guru guys again, and he's not, like, he's good, but he's not that good. But he's awesome if you don't know how to play. And this is my third game. I'm going to lose now. I'm real sad.
You got lucky. You got lucky, boy.
Talamir, you say one more thing. Talamir says one more thing.
Dude got lucky, man.
That's right.
You're lucky.
Right.
Oh, it's Tally. Man, what's up?
Nobody believes him. Nobody believes him.
I didn't even see you join.
He's upset because earlier I joined a game and I caressed him in the game, and then I made him leave.
Not really. It wasn't that bad.
It was a huge upset. You lost by 10 points.
Yeah, it was a good game, dude.
Hey, Tally, are you number one in this game yet, or what?
Normally.
Normally. What do you say? All those one-sided matches you keep getting.
Dang it, Guru. I thought I threw it before you were there.
What were you doing? I was waiting for you to juke me, and you never juked.
You're right. The juke didn't happen.
All right, guys. I'm not. Thought I'd say
come on.
God bless you guys. Later.
All right, later, brother. I feel completely responsible for that situation. I just let him run all the way there, and then I let him score it.
Caleb, did you try the party stuff yet?
Nope.
See if it works?
Nope. Haven't had a chance. This is the first time I've gotten on VR and since last week.
It still says you have no friends, just like in real life. I was like, man, Echo
should be gone by now.
Oh, come on, you gotta throw it fast. Are you kidding me? This is painful.
Yeah, I got two, and you got
Must be good.
This is painful.
And let those two guys do what they want to do, and oh, you're in your safe space.
I have to go to my safe space.
I'm gonna invade your safe space.
I feel like crying.
That's not right.
Oh.
Starting in 15, 14, 13, 12, 11.
That's the big problem with this game too.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Oh, now the other team is taunting you, Caleb.
Any of you guys see the Ozark yet?
Yeah, I watched the whole thing.
Me too.
Just came from the Ozarks myself, so.
Oh my God, wasn't it good?
It's definitely good.
I haven't heard about this. Is this a movie or something? Or
no, it's a series on Netflix.
No.
It's an original.
Oh.
That's really good.
I've been binge watching Iron Fist. So I've probably seen it.
Yeah, it's only been out about a week and a half or so. The 25th or 6th it came out.
What was it called?
The Ozark.
Ozark.
Jason
What's it
Bateman.
about?
Yeah, it has elements of Breaking Bad in it. I feel like I love Breaking Bad.
Is it like sci-fi or is it just drama?
No, it's kind of a drama, criminal element, I guess. I don't know. What would you say, Caleb? Is that about describe it?
It's like a mystery drama somewhat. I mean,
yeah,
definitely. But it's got
definitely,
Jason Bateman.
I couldn't stop watching it. Yeah,
right.
I like it. Never seen him in that kind of role. He directed it too.
Yep, I saw that.
Yeah.
I heard of one Netflix series that's coming out. It's about so we call it a mystery game, but it's Will Smith.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
That's
it's
about pretty much the fantasy world has become into the real life, and there's like ogres and elves and fairies.
Oh wow! Yeah,
Netflix
is killing it, man. They got the best. I have all that.
They've been really producing.
Why does he throw it still?
Hey, Caleb, did you ever watch Bloodline?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's similar to that too. Even.
I'm just waiting for season 7 of Walking Dead already. I'm not gonna cheat any other way, but I'm gonna watch it off nothing.
Yes, I can because it keeps on
What's
moving.
that?
Season 7 of Walking Dead.
Oh yeah, I'll tell you what happened. You know,
I know who died, anyways.
oh
but...
no, Negan was crazy. That was awesome.
Well,
that was awesome.
I thought it was crazy how Negan knew like where they were all the entire time in that last episode.
Oh my gosh!
He was like, "What is going on here? This is crazy. How does he know every single spot?" So it will probably be explained in the next season.
Yeah, I'm a big Sons of Anarchy fan too.
No spoilers.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say any more on it, but it's definitely.
No, not for that game. Not for that. I'm just talking about for like for Walking Dead.
Yeah, no, I won't. I guess as soon as you said, yeah, I'm not gonna do that to you. That's what. The only thing I said is Negan, and that wouldn't mean anything to you.
Oh yeah, I know. I mean, I know who it is.
Have you watched Sons? You ever watched Sons of Anarchy? Sons of Anarchy?
No, I heard about it though.
Oh my gosh, it's a great series.
That's
really
like a family crime thing, right?
Yeah.
Come on,
yeah, I saw some trailers about it. It looked interesting.
Yeah, we binged. I think they were on season 5 or 4. We binged 4 seasons in a week and a half.
My preferences on Netflix is always like the comic and nerdy kind of ones, like IT Crowd or Ted. And Arrested Development.
Man, I'm like
I think they kind of screwed up in that big season.
Yeah. No, they're definitely killing it. I got HBO. I cut the cord about 2 months ago. I used PlayStation View. I got them on NVIDIA Shield. That's the best.
I used to watch Hulu.
I have Hulu. I got all that stuff, but I cut my 75% less money, and I got everything I could possibly want. I got HBO and Showtime and 100 channels for $54.99 a month, which is crazy good. And then I have what else I get? I got Stars for $6.99 because there's a couple shows I watch on that, and Hulu Plus, YouTube Red. I don't like commercials. So
I don't do YouTube Red.
I do.
Either I use AdBlock or I just wait for 5 or 15 seconds and nobody goes away. I mean, I want to support the as another, my YouTube channel is too small anyways, but those ads I'll pay. But
well, I'm paying them directly. That extra money goes. I'm sure that's where that goes.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and then you get the music too. I guess we're going to combine both of them, the music and the YouTube, in one program here.
Yeah, the whole music part's always the hard because I had Apple Music at the same time I had Amazon Prime, and Amazon Prime has music.
Yeah, I got Amazon Prime. I really like the Google, and I'm an Apple guy. I got iPhones and the watch and all that stuff.
Yeah,
they've lost their way since Steve Jobs has passed. I think they're they're still making a lot of money, but I just don't. Maybe they're gonna prove me wrong here with the next phone. I've had every iPhone since the first one come out, so
they just released some leaked info about the next one.
Yeah, I know about face recognition. I think it's okay to have face recognition, but I think they should lose the thumbprint thing.
They're not losing it. It's just going to be a virtual button.
Yeah, I don't know if it's going to read the thumbprint.
Oh,
they're having problems getting that display.
Yeah, I don't know about that. It might. Sure, yeah.
But we'll have to wait and see.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I really like the and then I got the family one. It's like $15, and I gave it to a couple of my kids so they can actually get the YouTube stuff. My wife uses it, so I mean, I watch more YouTube.
This is the,
don't give up, Caleb.
The point of where are your parents?
I'm seeing your stream. You're just like depressed.
Just playing the same guy over and over and over again.
Yeah,
don't give up.
Doesn't it? We just keep getting pitted against each other.
Yeah.
And
I
the
know I
team
wouldn't get in to
just
play with you. I
wants
would've
to
written
watch.
After
They're
the
like,
fourth time, I give
He's
up.
upside down. Let's watch him. It's like, no, don't watch him. All right, Guru. Same team this time, broski.
I'll wait for you to. I'll do it like 10 seconds later.
No, jump in, man. Same team, bro.
Okay,
Same team.
okay, we'll see what happens.
I'm not scared of you. I'm scared of my teammates, bro.
Oh, I know that.
Guru, see? Little good luck.
There you go. All right.
See,
hey, we got Nate too.
I
we
gotta
got 3
say
competent
that
players.
though. We've got
38.
We got 3 competent players. Oh, Speedy's really good.
This
though.
game is so confusing. This game is so confusing.
Speedy's really good. You need to be our bruiser, Nate. Okay.
It makes you play the same people over and over and over again, but you can't play with friends.
Well, there's supposed to be a skill matchmaking though.
Right.
Maybe you're just
so if we become friends, then it won't let us play together. You realize how that works?
That's stupid.
No, you probably can still play together.
No. You guys,
like private fun.
You guys know what I mean.
You have to go to the main menu though. To go to the settings, and there'll be a setting that says rotation.
That's stupid though, right? Do you hear that stupid?
Super stupid.
Yeah.
Like, even if they don't make us play on the same team, if they at least made us play in the same room, like, even reversing each other, it'd still be fun if you were picking your friends.
It will eventually.
Or they can even the teams out and split them up.
Sorry.
Skills.
I'm sure they'll get it fixed.
No, you
I find Damont fun just being
Players
alone.
Battleground. That's a really fun game though. You probably don't play many traditional video games. The VR pretty much.
Oh wow, that just went fast.
Yeah. I've got a lot of traditional games I'd like to play. I just don't play any of them because obviously I don't have time to play the VR games that I'd like to play.
Yeah, hey Caleb, here's a cool idea for either videos or probably more like food streaming. I saw one guy on YouTube do this for games that are like 2D or kind of 2D, like that one adventure game about you going around and you're just. I forgot the name of it though, but what he did is that he used a big screen, and then he had his recording software to record behind him. So or stream behind him. So the streamers see his avatar in big screen while he looks like he's looking at the big screen.
Right.
Playing, it was an interesting concept.
He took that idea from me, man.
No, I didn't. I take that idea from you.
Uh-oh. Yeah, no, it sounds like a cool idea. I have to. There's a lot of things I want to do once they just make mixed reality more accessible, and of course once I have more space to do those things.
Yeah, you gotta get rid of some of those printers.
I'm like
they don't have room again.
Yeah, right. I'm all scooped up.
Yeah, my VR space went from 15 by 15 to 3 by 3 because of all my printers.
I'm glad how I rearranged my entire living room space.
I'm stuck.
No, it's
You got me.
Definitely something to look forward to, though. I can't imagine what VR is going to be like in 10 years, or even 5.
Oh, well, you remember Back to the Future 2, when the kid's like, oh, you had to play with your hands?
Right.
They're talking about all those, like, ancient of days video gaming, and, like, they're going to be like with this, like, you had to use a headset?
Yeah. I remember playing... this may give my age away, but I remember playing Atari, the 2600.
Yep.
And then I also remember playing with a video game that actually had these films that you would tape on the edge on the TV, and it'd be white light behind it for like Pong.
So
there'd be a white light,
especially Speedy,
and 2 white lights as paddles back and forth, and you put these backgrounds on the TV. And they'd make all kinds of different games, yeah. Yeah, I remember when Nintendo came out, how crazy that was. The game for $25. And
you know, originally the Nintendo had a debate of whether or not they were going to market for boys and girls, and they decided eventually for boys because they wanted to put in a toy on, or something like that. And so thanks to Nintendo, the reason why they got the whole stereotype that girls don't play games.
Oh, yeah, that's not true. I'm not a big fan, and I don't haven't owned one yet. I didn't buy it either. I've had the last couple of Nintendo products, but I'm not sold on that Switch thing, man.
Oh.
Well, the problem, yeah, I was thinking about it a couple of days. Maybe I can go for it, but then like I can't find it anywhere in stores. It's completely sold out.
Well, the controllers I had them on pre-order. You know, I got large hands, and those little controllers, I couldn't hit nothing on them, and I was like, you know, did you say you had a NVIDIA Shield?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, come on.
You know, I'm not an Android guy, but the best experience, and I've had all the streaming boxes. I still own a lot of the current ones. The best streaming box I've ever owned is NVIDIA Shield. I think it's ridiculously fast. Everything works really well.
I didn't really understand NVIDIA Shield. I mean, it's pretty much you're acting like your PC's on a console, right?
No, it's a streaming box, but it's got Android.
That was I could have had a score on the other hand. I was right there.
And I have the Apple TV4s. I have 3 of those, you know, different rooms and stuff. And I just upgraded the Shield. I just thought it works fluidly fast. And the thing that's really cool is you can. I got the SLI 1080s downstairs, and I can actually connect to my PC and play 4K games on my 75-inch 4K television, and it works perfectly.
Nice.
Yeah.
So yeah.
When I stream games, the only way I don't have actually I have a stream box, but I don't use it. I just I use that little GPD computer. I can stream all my Steam games to my little laptop computer that I can hold in my hand.
Hit your head
I can play like Grand Theft Auto or like Just Cause, no matter where I'm at, as long as I have an internet connection to my computer.
Yeah, like apparently that's cross-platform because. I mean, I haven't tried it yet, but like my Mac, if it's online and my PC's online, both stream applications say, hey, your Mac is now available for streaming, or your PC is now available for streaming.
Yeah, that works through Steam. I actually have one of the Steam links too as well.
Oh yeah, Steam, not Mila. Yeah, but I mean, it's pretty much the same. Yeah.
But no, it's technology. They're changing, man. I really like the thing that Microsoft started doing, the Play Anywhere thing. I wish more companies would do that because, you know, especially if you have multiple ways of playing your games, that, you know, it'd be like buying a movie that you can only play on one of your boxes, but you can't play on the other one because it's a different box. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So what do you guys think about those mixed reality headsets that Microsoft came out with?
I haven't demoed one yet. I have a friend that demoed one.
It's tempting to want to buy one, like, to save up in like about $300, but I don't know anything about them, and I don't have next $300.
Now, when you're saying mixed reality, you're not talking about
augmented reality.
Well, yeah. they call it a mixed reality headset
because it does both, right?
Yeah, I guess it's an augmented /
You're not talking about the HoloLens. Are you?
No, they've got two.
No, they have another one.
Yeah. They got one by HP and one by Acer that you can buy now. But the HP one is out of stock. Starting in.
Remember,
I'd have to get another table, but I don't have any more room for more headsets. I'm not ready to retire him yet.
He can make long shots quick.
Yeah. You were talking about like age like back in the day, or Atari 600 was the thing. You know, that's only pretty much 20 years of technology improvements, and look where we're at now.
Yeah, I know. Well, look how much phones have changed. Look at what the iPhone when it came out in 2007, and all the other phones that.
Yeah, I had one of those flip phones.
Yeah. I even tried another phone. I don't remember who made it before.
Hey, Reality,
it had iPhone capability on it.
If you can.
Oh, I got it.
Which it didn't work real well. I ended up taking it back, but
whoa.
no, I'm
Nate,
I'm
that's okay.
I'm anxious to see what's going to come next. You know,
it's just.
Oh no! No way!
Not smart, dude.
Well, I hate to cut you guys off, man. I gotta go. I paused my program. I saw you paused on my wife.
Oh, what a throw!
She goes, oh my.
I was actually trying to aim, and when I saw that,
She's actually the one that told me to run downstairs. She saw that you came up on YouTube. I tried, what, 3 or 4 times to go down and join your game, man, with no success.
Nope, YouTube
and finally I stopped.
Says no. YouTube says, or YouTube, I guess Echo-Arena says no.
Says, yeah, I don't know if you ever seen the little Brit.
I pretty much
Computer says no.
gave up trying to get.
No.
He's talking to somebody on Discord.
Isn't that funny? I love that.
Computer says no.
Computer says no. So it's all great. But,
don't lock it.
We definitely need to get together and play some, even if we play like Players Battleground or something.
Did you mess it up?
Because I enjoyed the conversation. It'd be kind of fun to play that stuff. And then eventually there's going to be a game that we can all play and join the same game. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, no, that's going to definitely happen here sooner than later. And I guess they keep saying that they're working on their, they're working on their party stuff for this Echo-Arena game too. So hopefully we'll get to play that sooner than later. But yeah, I'm going to jump off the stream now. It's 10:56, which means I have 4 minutes to go pick up my wife before I'm in trouble.
we don't want you to get in trouble.
I'm always in trouble, man. I'm always pushing it to the limit. So, anyways, appreciate you guys definitely checking out and chatting with me. It was fun, and I'll see you guys.
Oh yeah, it was definitely fun. Sounds good, man.
Here very soon.
Later, man.
All right,
Later.
see ya.
There, guys. Oh.